Okay, good afternoon, everybody, or good evening, depending on where you are in the world. This Zoom is being translated in a couple of languages. With you, you have Vladica Djordjevic. And I want to say from the beginning, the Zoom will not be 1 hour. It will be a short Zoom because I was not aware about the time that I'm flying from Rome in just 1 hour. So welcome, and let's see how we can make it short but intense and with a lot of tools and inspiration. And this Zoom is also invitation for my upcoming class that is actually called Bodies and Business, The Power of Your Body. It is inspired by my book, and the class will take place online and live in Ljubljana, Friday, September the 9th. So if you would like to create and have something greater, and if you are willing to look at what is a successful business and does it mean, what is the key of having a healthy body and fun in your business, this is actually the class for you. The reason why I'm choosing to do this class is because I have a story, I have an experience with burning out. And actually burning out, and where I was in a situation being accountable like for everyone. Maybe many of you recognize this, where you are accountable for your parents, for your children, to your employees, to your boss, to your colleagues, to your customers, to your friends. And you have this sense or this feeling that you have to deliver to make everyone happy, and everyone depends on you. And it can be a pressure that motivates you, but on the second hand, it is destroying what is true for you and what is true for your body. So for me personally, it ended me being in the workplace. I was the manager and I had a lot of employees, and my body just gave up on me. And I ended up in the hospital, and the doctor said that I have to stop working. And that was not an option for me, but she actually said you have to stop working. So anyhow, I was out from the office for 6 weeks. And then when I came back to her next time, she asked me, so what is fun for you? What does your body enjoy to eat, to do? What kind of activities, moves does your body like? And that was kind of totally new reality for me at that time, like to ask what is fun for me and what my body likes. And this is how access consciousness actually came into my life. And what I realized at that time is that how many of us take our health for granted, and we put the business and our job and our parents and everybody else as a higher priority. But the reality is that without our health, we don't have any wealth. So your business and your body need to work in tandem, or actually you risk having them both. When we tend to override our body with work, many of us maybe suppress the emotions and the feelings that the body is giving us or trying to inform us about, which can be an awareness, and we call it pain. Many people suppress that by the feelings and emotions by eating, by drinking, by having sex, by uh, overworking, or exercising too much, and then they gain weight, or they gain pain, or they gain something else. And actually you don't gain weight like 30 pounds around your belly overnight or something. No, because that is something that creates your body from your thoughts, from your feelings, from your beliefs, and from everything that is going on for you when you are actually not functioning as a question and in communion with the body. So, what I'm inviting you to is actually to be in a question of what is it that I need to change here? What do I have to do to change here, to get on road of what I desire my life and my business to be? That is the question that I would like you to ponder. And I would also like you to look at what is the purpose of your business? What do you want to create with that? Do you create a business and have a business because you desire to contribute to a change in the world and contribute to people to have a greater possibility? Or do you do it because you need the money? For most people, having a business is selling something, or the business is giving them something, or they are getting a salary, or they get paid for their services, and that is the purpose of a business and of their life, and everything is about money. But what I would like you to consider is what is true for you, what is actually really true for you, and what space would you like to function from? And also ask yourself a question: what is the purpose of your body? For most people that come to my classes, the body is not included in the creation. They take the body for granted, and not until the body is in real pain or creating something that they don't like and they are not comfortable with, they start paying attention to the body. And I did exactly the same. This is why I know what I am talking about. And the reason I'm asking those questions is that you have to be clear on those questions so that you can clarify where are you going, and what is it that can expand your life, and what is it that will give you a source of joy. If you are all the time in the circle of not enough time, and you feel like you are never enough, then it is actually time for you to look at this from a totally different point of view. Okay? So every day you are actually creating your body. Every day you are creating your life and your business by what you believe. So whatever is showing up in your life, business, money, the situation is created by your point of view, by your belief system. And when you have a point of view about something, this is how it shows up. So, how many of you here online are making your business very serious? And how many of you have decided what you have to be or do to have a business? Just look at that question, because if you start to function as a question of your business, what it actually means is that you never ever come to a conclusion, a decision, or a judgment about anything ever. And that includes actually giving up every point of view that you have about what your business should be, not be, or has to be, And I mean, you know, you have heard us say this so many times. Your point of view creates your reality, but your point of view creates your business, and your point of view creates actually your body. So when you create the decisions and the definitions, you actually eliminate all the random possibilities that can show up for you. You eliminate the random possibilities for money to show up in your life. And you eliminate the joy, the fun, the ease, the creativity, and actually allowing people that adore you and would love to contribute to you to be a part of your creation. So if you didn't decide anything about your business or your body, and if you didn't make everything so serious or so stressful, do you ever wonder about what possibilities could actually arise here? Most people has an ability with business. But if someone has told you that you can't do it, or that is not for you, or are you really going to start a new company when you are 50 or when you are 60? What you tend to do is that you give up on your dream. But what I would love to inspire you with here is that creation is actually just a choice. And you have to start to live from a question of what would I like my life to be like if I was choosing everything I really wanted? So when you do that and when you ask that question every day, you are not being the effect of what other people deliver at you or to you. Then you are actually capable of creating and generating something greater where your body is being included in that creation. And you want to actualize it also, to bring it into existence, and that means actually that taking action. But action doesn't mean that you have to just function from I must do it. I have to do it. No, action means that you function from a way where you actually ask, what action would I have to do right now to actualize this? And it doesn't mean that you have to work hard and to push yourself to the bottom. It means actually being willing or able to do anything that is easy, that is fun, that is joyous, that is creative, and that brings more to you. So we all have all those talents and abilities. And I really inspire you to look at the possibility that business is actually the source of creation. It is not something you have to do to create money. Business is not the source of money. But when you look and define it as the purpose um, of money, you actually limit what is possible with businesses. So wherever you have bought this idea that business is the source for the creation of money, what you have to do is actually you have to use the tool to destroy and uncreate all of that. And you have to include bodies, including your body, as a part of that creation, so that you can create actually whatever is possible and available to you. So what energy can you give to people and to their bodies? I'm sorry. Oh my God, I'm under a tree here. I'm sorry. Ask yourself this question. So what energy can you actually give to other people and to their bodies? And what energy are you willing to receive from other people and their bodies? Because when you include the body in this computation, the body is so willing to give you all the information that you require. And it's now not longer about the money, but it becomes like an exchange of possibility, an exchange of energy, and an exchange of what your body can show you to show you the world. So from this space, it actually invites much more fun, and it opens the doors for the business of possibilities. I was looking at the situation here, like what is happening to the body when you spend too much money, for example. Have you noticed that? What does spending too much money create in your body? Well, it creates a sense of that it is stressful, it is not enough, that you must flee or you must flight. So when your body has a sense of danger, what is happening is it tenses up, and it holds to every fat cell. So I'm telling you this as an awareness, so that you can become aware of when you use your money, what do you use it for? Do you use it to invest so that your body can get relaxation and be relaxed? Or do you use it money just to spend so that you can be like everybody else in this reality that is spending too much money and ending up in debt? So that you can get the acknowledgement of being like everybody else, when there is no awareness actually about what is the body telling you, asking for, and helping you with. And to get this awareness, this is something that is happening a lot in a body class. In body classes, and I'm having a lot of classes coming up right now. I have a one in Opatia in 2 weeks, and then I have one in Ljubljana. And after that, I'm actually going to Germany and to Turkey. I will be in Antalya end of September, which is a fantastic month to bring your body for relaxation and to step into that energy of creation. And after that, I'm actually going to Dubai. So if you are willing to be totally with your body, then you would actually also willing to be totally connected with the earth. And when you are totally connected with the earth, you will have an awareness around you of what is it that is required so that you can be totally alive, vibrant with your body, which means that there is no stress in the body, but only relaxation and receiving. And this is the place that I am inviting you to. I'm inviting you to this place and to this space where you are capable of creating your life and your reality from a place where it's not longer about money. It's not longer about what everyone else is choosing, but it's about what is it that you know about how to create and how to have a business, and what contribution can actually your body be to you. So when you learn how to ask those questions, you will learn how to choose. And I tell people, if you don't have an idea at all what it looks like for you or what is fun for you, just walk around. You can your first step can be that you start looking around at what invites your body. What is it that gives your body pleasure? Where is it that your body feels light, joyous? And you actually take the step to start there so that you can invest in your body and allow your body to show you the way. And then you create a picture for yourself of, do you love to travel? Do you love to move? What is it that your body loves to? And start from that point to ask questions. What is it going to take for this to show up in my life? Body, let's have some of that. And body, let's have some of that. And body, let's show us the way. And what will happen if you change and start to function from this space is that the universe actually desires to give to you 24/7. And it gives to you 24/7 right now. But what is happening is that you are actually saying no, because you have cut off your awareness and maybe disconnected from your body so much that you are just being in your head. And what you think all the time is, I have to deliver to my kids, I have to deliver to my boss, I have to deliver to my parents. But what if you start to say, no, I don't have to deliver anything to anyone, but what energy, space, consciousness, choice can me and my body be that will allow everybody to contribute to me, to my body, and to my business with total ease. So when you look from the moment you decide that, things actually start to change. And things start to change, and you start to function from a place of curiosity, from a place of fun, from a place of question, and where you actually don't look as success or failure, because none of that is actually true. Um, in reality, every failure generates actually awareness that adds to your life, and every success that you have generates also awareness that adds to your life, if you don't go into the judgment of right and wrong, but you actually stay in the question of what else is possible now, and what else is possible now, and what else can I create. And like, what is success? What if success is just a choice? What if money is just a choice? And what if everything is just a choice? So, what I would like to leave you with from this Zoom is to honestly listen to the Zoom a couple of times, because what I'm gifting you here is also the energy from the advanced body class, where I have a totally different space. I am being so connected with my body that I actually, right now, I don't even know my name. And I can't even tell the difference between the body and the being, or between me and the tree, or between me and all of you here. So please acknowledge that you and we are actually all connected, and we are all one. And if we contribute to each other, and if we allow our bodies to receive from each other, and we get so present in the now, we will capable actually of creating and generating our business in a totally different way, in an absolutely totally different way, where we don't have to stress about everything, where we don't have to end up with more tasks and more tasks and more tasks, but we can more be in the choice of what would be fun and what is actually required right now. Is this relevant to take action on right now, or can this wait, and what else is possible? And you be in the knowing of your business, and you acknowledge that you are choosing and allowing your business to be a contribution to you. So so thank you for the heart, Aicha. I see your beautiful heart popping up. So this is actually where I would like to end it today. Just an inspiration, and just my contribution to you with my body from the advanced body class. And I actually apologize that I messed up the time, because I did. And I'm sorry. And I wanted to show up anyway, as I know that this is the place where I can be that expansion and you can get a sense of my energy that doesn't require so many words. And I don't have so many words because I'm just like being this space that just expands and expands and expands. And I'm inviting you all for more possibilities to come to a class and come and play, bring your bodies, and please let me show you the way where you can be in total relaxation and total receiving and actually create from a space that doesn't require so much effort, so much hard work, but really the joy of being alive that creates ripples and that brings even more joy back to you and to everyone else. So thank you so much for being online and taking your time. You will receive this recording. And thank you so much to my translators. And for all the classes, please check online. We have already with us from Dubai, Hiral is here. And from Turkey, we have Aicha and Eileen. And from Slovenia, I think we have Polona on. And from Opatia, we have Marisa. So just let us know which class is pulling you and ask a question. Don't go to the money. If I choose this, will this class be a contribution for the creation that I am looking to have, for the life that I would love to live, and for the possibilities that are just outside the door waiting for me to make a choice? Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for translating. And I have to rush to the airport. I'm sorry. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vladika.
Thank you.